agent, that's for sure.
Awesome. Thank you. I love you back. I love you right back.
Oh, hi guys. Well, we've got some spoiled agents coming on. I just see someone has their hand up, but you know what, guys? If you have any questions, just put it to the Q&A. There's too
Yep.
many of us for me to unmute anyone. So Angel and I will take them at the very end. Okay. Hi, Stephanie from Toronto, my hometown.
Oh,
All right.
Toronto.
Hello,
Yes.
everyone. Let me just get everyone going here on Facebook. We've got people on Facebook. We have people here live on Zoom.
Whoop, whoop.
Hi, everybody.
Perfect.
All right. Let's see here. Okay, I'm just adding some people here for our Facebook. Hi, guys.
I love the hearts. Tons of hearts.
Well, I'd like to say welcome. I think we can get started. So let me just do a few housekeeping and little updates.
Awesome.
I would love to introduce a very good friend of ours here at Spoiled Agent, our friend Angel, who is a BDM for Ontario for our Iberostar Hotels and Resorts. Welcome, Angel.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you, everyone.
We're so happy to be with you again. It's great to see you as well. And you've got always a great following. Our spoiled agents love seeing you and getting all your updates. And I know today is a very special update because you're going to give an update on two new destinations, two new updates, which I'm very excited to learn about as well, right? So
Yeah.
we are going to record the session. As I mentioned before, if you're joining us, please just put any questions in the Q&A box if you're on Zoom. If you're on Facebook, hi guys on Facebook. Please put your email in the comments. And if you have a question, I'll take them from the comments as well. So again, it's being recorded. We don't want you to hop off, but if you have to, we get it. And we appreciate you guys joining us over your lunch. Angel is a great ambassador for the Iberostar Hotels and Resorts brand. And I know he does such a good job with everything. So I think over to you, my friend. And again, if you have questions, please put them in the Q&A and I'll see you all soon.
Thank you, Susan. Well, welcome everyone again. It's that time of the month where we just catch up on our updates. Today we have, a nice walking through our brand and all the things that have been currently happening under the Iberostar Beachfront Resorts umbrella, which are exciting. These updates are amazing. And of course, we're going to talk of Aruba moving forward in our presentation. So tons of things and exciting things happening for sure. So let's get to it and start with our presentation. As you know, Iberostar Hotels and Resorts is a family owned Spanish multinational hotel company with hotels ranging from 4 and 5 stars, beachfront resorts located in 16 countries, as you may know. Promoting, of course, which is our bespoke responsible tourism model that prioritizes the well-being of both our people in those destinations and the environment. By doing this, the way I like to put it all the time is that we take care of your business as well, because the more we take care of the oceans, the more we take care of the people that work in these destinations, we ensure your business moving forward. That's a very, uh, um, very honest approach to do things. And then, of course, think of beautiful locations, as you may know, welcoming, heartfelt service, and a true connection with the oceans that perfectly sets the stage and the mood for lifelong memories that both of our mutual customers will be enjoying. That's what Iberostar is about, and that's what you love about us. There's great brands out there which we respect, and we thank them to be there because of them we get to be better every day, and the more the merrier, right? So today we're going to talk about all things Iberostar regarding our new hotel division. So this is a nice slide for you to understand the process we've been through. So Iberostar Hotels and Resorts, think of it as the main, umbrella, and then under which you will find Iberostar Beachfront Resorts, which is the segmentation we're going to be discussing today. Parallel to this segmentation, you will have other segmentations that they will have their own approaches on the go, as Iberostar Cuba, the Grand Amazon Expedition, and our city hotels, which happen to be a few. So stick to that. And but now let's just focus on the Iberostar Beachfront Resorts, which is subdivided into Iberostar Waves, the selection Iberostar level, and of course, the amazing trending topic Joyous by Iberostar. These, of course, are the result of a deep understanding of our guests' needs and the joy we experience from making them feel, guess what, at home. So we just came up with these three very, sharpened destinations and, of course, segmentations for you to take away today, understand them, get educated, and therefore convey a proper message to our customer clientele base. Then we do this just to be able to create happy and memorable vacation experiences for everyone. Yes, that's a brand premise, which is a very, I would say, synthesized, very succinct one. And of course, we're here to champion, get this, we're here to champion positive change through positive tourism. So here's love, here's to positive things, here's to positive times, here's to positive tourism, business models. And of course, we're talking about that while we do this, we will preserve the natural landscapes where our resorts are hosted, not only for these generations to enjoy and for you to have a business, we all have a business because of this, but for future generations to enjoy. So this is a very, I see a lot of, hearts, thumbs up, and even laughs, but I am very transparent when I put this way. The only way for us to create memorable vacation experiences is by having a coherent and cohesive business model that prolongs in time and ensures future generations to enjoy these amazing destinations and product. And by doing so, we are so, happy and humble. How we do this? Well, we delivered exceptional quality, and that is explained in constantly evolving to improve and delivering quality and exceeding expectations throughout training, sourcing, and of course, hotel design and gastronomy. All these interactions at our resorts are frictionless. Let's put it in a way. And these allow guests to focus in the relaxation. The relaxation is the most important thing, and enjoying themselves. Then, of course, by doing this, we create moments that matter. This way, we offer our guests experiences, and we plan to have them recognized and improvising moments of delight. While we do all this, we keep ourselves and secure ourselves as proudly responsible. So as you know, we've been taking care of all these wave of change in the past premise that helped us through to convey a message of responsible tourism. And by doing this, we deliver exceptional guest experience while leaving, as I said, a lasting impression and legacy to those to come. All these combined with service with heart. And now I expect to see tons of hearts, because those who are, familiar with our brand know that we serve it with heart. This way, we expect and ensure our welcoming, thank you for the hearts, welcoming, safe, and enjoyable experiences through for all and in an efficient way. So all these 5 pillars exude Iberostar truthful approach of things, which is the reason why we do this. So to me, I personally reflect on these pillars and values, because this is the way we do things, and this is a great thing. All right, now this went on.
Here I am.
Get to know
I've
this.
been watching people for a very long time.
Okay, that was so quick. Let's just go back and do this first, because this was the one that was supposed to be played. Okay, this is then the segmentation I've been talking about. Today, we're going to be kind of getting into the depth of these three segmentation levels of our properties and portfolios around the world. So let's talk about first of the Iberostar waves. These are the fun-packed, value-savvy oriented products we have across the world. Then, of course, these were the formerly known as entry-level leading category resorts. The selection level, in other words, just remained the same as when it comes to the name, but these are the more elevated properties we have offering uplifting experiences. And of course, the joyous, as top of the tops, creme de la creme, luxurious approach in our collection of hotels delivering exquisite service. So now let's get to see this video that is coming up, that it will just set the tone for this segmentation we worked through, and of course the opportunities to enjoy a story from our friend the ocean.
Here I am. I've been watching people for a very long time. And I see everything. Castles that look like artworks, friends that become something more, matches worthy of a World Cup, endless siestas. They come to my shores to relax, to be cared for, to enjoy moments they'll remember all year. And I think to myself, they're so lucky. And not because of me, but because they can now do it in a new Iberostar. Or better still, in 3. These are Iberostar waves for families that never stop and couples looking for the sun.
Qué gusto.
A place full of life, energy, and above all, fun. What a way to start the day. You can tell she's staying in an Iberostar selection.
¿Vamos a la piscina?
¿A cuál de ellas?
Here, people recharge, reconnect with their families and with themselves, and go home with a smile that will stay on their faces for a long time. Sensational. These are Joya by Iberostar.
Bienvenidos al hotel, es un placer volver a verles.
Life's genuine luxuries are enjoyed here. Incredible views, exquisite cuisine, and special moments of celebration. Because you deserve this. From Jamaica to Aruba, from Mallorca to Morocco, they will return home relaxed and happy. And I'll continue watching them, knowing that their stay has helped care for me and the coast around me. Because at Iberostar, positivity stays. Iberostar Beachfront Resorts.
Beautiful. Well, that was the ocean talking. And then, of course, as we said, then Iberostar Waves, it's born out of this premise. And these are the playgrounds. Now, guys, think of those families looking for fun, looking to have big smiles and lots of laughter. These are the fun-packed properties. These properties are located across the board. We have pretty much in every destination. Remember, these were the originally entry-level properties. Now, with a little bit more fun-packed, programs for not only offering positive environment, approaches with the oceans and all that, because we haven't left that behind, but also offering tempting variety of food and family pool and beach time opportunities that they will be therefore connected to these hosted destinations. There's more. There's more. You will have, for instance, sorry, that went fast. Then, what defines Iberostar waves? To put it in a very simplistic way, these are playful, open, and reassuring properties. Therefore, the transversal element here is that these are fun properties for value-savvy families and or couples beach bound. So those couples or families looking to have the best time of their lives on a very budget-friendly yet a very great value resorts. These are Iberostar waves. There will be memorable experiences rolled out progressively in these resorts. More information is to come. And among those experiences, there will be local culinary nights, rooms equipped for all family types, and fun and engaging activities such as breakfast in the resorts. So these activities will be, as I said, rolled out progressively. And this is what it's adding to the Iberostar Waves segmentation now. So where we exude, remember, carefree, transparent, direct, and playful vacations for all. These are some of the properties we have around the world on the Iberostar Waves segmentation, from Spain to Morocco, Montenegro, Brazil, Jamaica, or Tunisia. You have it all. So for more information on these, as you know, you can just contact your BDM and or check the Iberostar agents, Iberostar Pro pages and sites for booking and resources. Then we get to the Iberostar selection. These pretty much are meant to be enjoyed with loved ones. So think of style, premium touches here and there to these beautiful beachfront locations. To some people, there's some selection properties that are pretty much joyous. That depends, of course, on your liking, but these are how this is how we upgraded them and revamped them in a way that they are as uplifting properties as possible, just providing this amazing feel-good factor, leading ultimately to unforgettable memories and experiences. These are the most upscales of the properties, family oriented. So think of this, take away that with you today. If you have these value savvy families and or couples, beach bound, looking for fun and having, great value for their vacation and their money, waves. If you want to have a family or a couple looking for a little more upscale experience with, of course, more relaxed approach and a generous, flexible stay, as in all options can be valid, where you can have more upgraded room categories or gastronomy experience and or drinks in a more in a higher level, then think of selection. These properties are again across the board as well, and there will be memorable experiences being rolled out progressively in the weeks to come. And these will include, of course, revamped family rooms, sunset rituals, for instance, to enjoy the hosting areas of these resorts. Another touch of these properties are the coffee and ice cream parlors that we have scattered there, and experiences happening also in the entertainment side of things. Yeah, I love the hearts. Thank you for that. It's been a nice ride, guys. Then these are part of the properties we have across the board. Again, from Spain to Greece, Dominican Republic, Portugal, Mexico, you name it. Now, this takes us to the jewel of the crown, people. This is the jewel of the crown. And today, just take away this with you as well. Joya comes after jewel in Catalan. So think of amazing properties with exquisite service, personalized experience. Expect to be wowed and in many ways with our signature hotels, gastronomic offerings, and all suites resorts, where we created these amazing properties, not only improving our surroundings, but also appreciating the beauty where these resorts are nestled. So this is the epitome of personalization and luxurious experience at Iberostar. So this is primarily a segmentation for adults, right? Couples and even groups for those doing groups here. And these are the formerly known grand properties, now with a much more enhanced experience. In other words, we think of three transversal elements defining the Joya experience. We have to think of sensational. The Joyas are sensational. The impeccable service we will deliver in these resorts has no comparison across the board. Then we have attuned and honed our experiences to demonstrate higher standards. And of course, these resorts are also offering some intimate vacation experience, providing bespoke experiences and crafted services for our customers in these resorts. Again, this segmentation also comes with rolled out progressively experiences, as in, for instance, the gala night. That will be something going on for those staying at those resorts, a wild sense of arrival, the grand pool and beach experience, the sanctuary suites. Hold on to that. That will be great. So there are lots of exciting things coming as well with the Joyas. Then Joyas right now are only available in 5 destinations across the world, 2 in Spain, especially in Tenerife, Mexico, Dominican Republic, Jamaica, and the newest of all, Aruba. So speaking of Aruba, we're going to have some information about that now coming up, but this is our global presence. It is fun to know that some people don't know that actually we are in more countries than the Caribbean. Yes, we are pretty much, as you know, we were born in Europe, and we have spread out in the Mediterranean Sea and some African countries. So this is pretty much the global presence of Iberostar as nowadays. It's pretty much Spain, Greece, Portugal, Montenegro, and then in Africa we have Tunisia, Morocco, and then of course those countries you're more familiar in America. But all these properties, all these destinations are available through Iberostar Pro, which is our booking engine for you travel agents to book the best vacation direct. That way you get to have your commission, and not only your commission, but a straight direct contact with these properties, and of course the support of your BDMs depending on your region. Okay, then destinations. Today we're going to talk first of Aruba, being the trending topic. It is hot topic. Aruba, it's scheduled to open December 18 this year, just right for Christmas. So it is now live through WestJet or Canada. Go ahead and book away. This is the hottest and the must-try resort right now in the Iberostar portfolio. We're talking about a 5-star, beautiful, amazing, luxurious, aspirational property located on Eagle Beach. Okay, then 240 suites. Thanks for the love. I love it. 240 suites, 7 bar and restaurants, 3 swimming pools, spa facilities, coffee shop, beach bar, casino, wedding facilities, bridal suites, a convention center for groups, and access to Tierra del Sol golf course, which we just bought out. So the only professional 18 holes golf course on the island, guess what? Is ours. So that's a great thing. We will have Star Prestige areas as well, and it's going to be so much fun. So this is a look of a regular entry-level suite at the Joya Aruba by Iberostar. Keep in mind that this hotel will have 15 room categories, so it's gonna be one kind of a ride. So all of these rooms as well, they come with our signature and bespoke approach, as we, of course, eliminated single-use plastics. We have organic bath amenities, and all these sustainable tourism model that defines Iberostar today. Then, for those who haven't seen this video, let's take a look. All right, so, okay, just quickly here. This usually happens. I just want to, okay. Here we go. Bear with me. And of course, this had to happen. There's no other way. Hold it. We're live, guys.
Angel, while you're doing that, if I can just jump in for a sec, if you don't mind.
No, I just need to go back to the presentation because it's not leaving me out of
Yeah,
this.
no, take your time, but I just
Go
want to
ahead.
remind all the spoiled agents. Oh, there
Yeah,
we
go
are.
ahead.
Just want to remind them all that as you're chatting in the chat on Zoom and on Facebook, I'm adding the links for where you can find Iberostar Hotels and Resorts on spoiledagent.com. So it's really simple, guys. All you do is you go to spoiledagent.com, click on hotels, and then you're going to find the Iberostar and you just click on it. And it's going to have all that information there for you, including not just Angel's information, but also his colleagues. So we have Natalie, we have Jason in the West, Natalie's in the East, Jason's in the West. Angel, as you know, is in Ontario, like myself. So
Yes,
we're all there. All right, you good to go, bud?
we are good to go. The thing is that, of course, the whole command board, it was just taking all the screen, and then I need to bring it over. Perfect. We're ready, guys. So again, these are the suites for Iberostar Joya, Aruba by Iberostar. As I said, entry level. And in the video, you saw some of them as the flora and fauna categories. Okay. Then Bombini restaurant, beautiful place. That will be one of the hot spots there, being the main buffet, pool areas. Oh my God, so dreamy. Star Cafe, the spa. Okay, guys, that was Aruba. Again, Joya, Aruba by Iberostar, opening December 18th. Book away if you haven't done so. It's gonna be trending right now. It's having some specials. So check with your preferred tour operator. Now, we're gonna just have a quick tour throughout the destinations in the Caribbean with updates as to how are those renovations going, okay? As you can imagine, Mexico has been undergoing some renovations over this summertime. The Joya Paraíso by Iberostar, formerly known the Grand, as you may recall, has been closed during the entire month of August. It's scheduled to open September 1st. We already have arrivals on that day, so we better be doing that, guys. So the Joya Paraíso by Iberostar, that one, as you know, it's coming strong, kicking and screaming with all these Joya infused amenities, which is great. As you may recall, this property was closed just to renovate the honeymoon villas. We created some beach access suites and pool access suites on the quiet pool area. We built a Star Cafe exclusively for this hotel, and there were some other renovations here and there, like Botox and lifting for some rooms and areas. So buckle up and it will be fun. Beautiful property. Then the Iberostar Selection Paraíso Maya and the Lindo properties. As you know, Maya completed renovations last year. Lindo is just completing the last phase of renovations of all its rooms in this precise moment. So most of the rooms will be ready for the winter season, ending on October, pretty much beginning of November. Then here you have a look and feel of the rooms at Maya. These are the renovated rooms, all junior suites, and those at Lindo. Beautiful tropical view premium room one here. Amazing colors, crisp, lighter, and bright. Then with the Dominican Republic, we need to mention, of course, our beautiful Punta Cana complex, where, of course, the Joya Bávaro by Iberostar remains the jewel of the crown and one of the best voted resorts in Punta Cana, and not only in Punta Cana, but also in the DR. So beautiful, exquisite rooms and suites in the Joya Bávaro by Iberostar. Beautiful, amazing, and so tasteful. Then, of course, the Grand Cellar, which is not included in the all-inclusive, but it is also an addition that can be enjoyed now within the experience at this amazing Joya Bávaro. And the Caribbean restaurant, that is also an opportunity in the all-inclusive in this gastronomic offer we have down there. Then, of course, if we talk about the Punta Cana properties, we need to reserve a minute for the Iberostar Bávaro, the Iberostar Selection Bávaro. This is where everything began, guys. 26 years ago, 27 years ago, this was the place where Iberostar landed in the Americas. So this Caribbean village's authentic approach in this resort will make the most of anyone's vacation. So we're talking about these nice bungalows, which were renovated just 2019, and they're pretty much okay right now. And of course, we have to think of their beautiful, exuberant landscaped gardens that will just make it fun for everyone. Then the Star Cafes and the ice cream parlors that we have as the selection level it is. In this property, you will find the corals. So one of the coral levels in the Caribbean is actually in the Dominican Republic, as you may recall. And then think of these as the elevated, extra elevated, I would say, hotels within the hotel for those looking to have a serenity kind of moment while having, you know, exclusive getaways to the beach and elevated, uplifting experiences with a much more premium, exclusive touch. These are only two in the Caribbean, as you may recall. The other one is in Mexico, right next to the Cancun Selection Hotel. So the one in Mexico, it's worth to say, it's adults only. This one, for instance, is family oriented, family friendly. So this is the perfect, you know, in between. If you just can make it to the Grand, to the Joya Bávaro. So if you just can make it to the Joya Bávaro, this will be the perfect approach for those families traveling with kids, but they cannot, you know, go to the Joya Bávaro. So it's perfect for families on an upgraded, upscale side of things. These are the rooms there. And then if we think of those value-savvy families on the wave side of things, you have to think of Iberostar Waves Dominicana and Punta Cana resorts. The latter has been renovated as of December last year. So right now it's showcasing beautiful, beautifully appointed rooms with much more, you know, cooler colors and bright approach. Look at that. That's a double family room as well. And then we come to probably one of my faves in the whole portfolio. That's Iberostar Selection Hacienda Dominicos. Why is one of my favorites? It's pretty much a personal thing, but you have that beach, you have that amazing setting, you have that property just on the Caribbean blue waters, and the best service, I think, one of the best services in that area of the country. These rooms are the renovated, just a renovated look of them. All of them were renovated. This is one of the entry levels. So you don't get it better than this. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, charming property. Then among the additions we made to this resort, we included the bubble pool right there. All rooms, as I said, renovated. The main restaurant, landscaping it's spotless. It's just immaculate. Then you have the gazebo, which happens to be right here with a renovation that included a revamping of the existing Bar El Faro. So this is a perfect location for sunsets, gatherings, and social, events. As you can see, it's just perfect. We expanded the deck there. It's just breathtaking. Then the highest selling resort from Canada, can use a 20 seconds, advertisement here and or updates, because it's a beloved property for all Canadians, because it's value savvy, because it's value oriented, because it's great, because it's a great entry level wave segmentation property with a beautiful colonial feel. And the most impactful thing of all is their level of service. So we're talking about the Iberostar Waves Costa Dorada. Hands down, the best property, the best option when it comes to that side of the island in the Dominican Republic North Coast. There, we are having some renovations as well. Bathtubs have been just removed for rolling showers. And we started, first of all, last year with those rooms closer to the ocean. Now we're just expanding to other categories, moving from the beach onwards to the lobby area. So yeah, renovations also happening at Iberostar Costa Dorada. Such a nice place. Then in Jamaica, yes, also some renovations here and there with the Joya Rose Hall, pretty much like soft renovations for the terrace, the lobby areas, the pool, but the most invasive ones have been occurring under the Selection and the Beach Hotel. So Selection, we are expanding the main buffet restaurant as we speak right now, with other, options for those customers traveling over the states. These renovations will be completed for just for the beginning of the season, let's say beginning of December. Some facade painting, uplifting here and there, Botox pinches here and there, just to make it perfect for the season. And the beach one, the Iberostar Waves Rose Hall Beach, is the one having major transformations, as we are taking away the rail rings in the balconies and replacing them with glass. Also, we are painting, we are remodeling facades, we are changing fabrics and textiles in the rooms. It's gonna be very, very nice at the end of all this. These resorts remain operational, as you may have seen, because we are taking these approaches between 10 a.m. in the morning and 6 p.m. in the afternoon. So therefore, there are no trouble to those traveling over this renovating period of time. Then, of course, I will just take 20 seconds to remind you of our Grand Amazon expedition. Yeah, that cruise ship sailing down the river in the Amazon. Remember, 5-star, all-inclusive, all-immersive cruise ship experience in the Amazon jungle in Brazil. You depart from Manaus. Yes, I see one heart there and surprises. Yes, it's a year-round product that you can embark your customers on, which is departing from Manaus, as I said, and it's available right now only through Iberostar Pro. So if you want to just give something like life-changing, and your customer has been everywhere, there and about, and wants to experience something different, this is the right product, guys. So 72 cabins, all of them with balconies, all-inclusive system, family-friendly, with outdoor pools on the deck, even a meeting room for 55 people, folkloric shows, and everyday fun-packed, immersive experience in this all-inclusive approach they are offering. We are accepting children from 8 years and old. So that's the ship right there. It's amazing. It's very sumptuous. We are loving it. Really for it. So this is a double room cabin. As I said, all of them, they come with a balcony. All right. And just to wrap things up, don't forget to just click or go to your iberostaragents.com/ca. Again, that's iberostaragents.com/ca for all things Iberostar when it comes to resources and agent help. And of course, our Facebook page, Iberostar Agents Canada. So click on that, follow away, and remember, we are there to help you. That's the first stop. Just bookmark it in your computers because it is a very resourceful site for you agents. So we BDMs could be on the road or flying or here or there or having a presentation such as this one. Well, some of you are selling, you better are, and then this is the place for you to go to for all things Iberostar, 24/7 available. And yeah, that's the way it goes. So to me, it's been a pleasure. I guess I just kept it within the time, Susan. And thank you so much for your attention. This has been great.
You did a great job, Angel. Let's hear it for Angel, everybody. Way to go. So we have some comments, we've got some questions, and guys, we're going to try to wrap this up as quick as possible because we know you want to get back to selling Iberostar hotels and resorts.
Please, yes.
Okay.
Those who sell them more, they will have surprises. Remember to be part of the South Agents program. Tons of things are coming up, as in dedicated fun trips, dedicated educational activities, and events. So if you are not yet part of the Star Agents program, you're missing out. Simple and clear. You're missing out. So go ahead. Just log in there, register, and make the most of it.
Okay, so there's a few on Facebook, a few here on Zoom. Let's hit it here, Angel. Celine's asking, she's got a question regarding resort credits. How exactly do they work? And what do clients have to do upon arrival? Is there anything?
Okay, that's a great question because that's not a very regular one. Resort credits are available up to until otherwise set. Let's say you get there, you have your resort credit. It's an ongoing promotion. You pretty much approach the customer service desk, and they will give those resort credits to the customers traveling, and they could be used throughout the resort. It depends on the segmentation and the number of nights, and they can use them at the spa. They could use them at the, for instance, at the wine cellar. They could use it with any other vendor or supplier we have in the resort.
Okay, great. So a couple of people have asked, and I'll just, so Dorothy's asking, is the Joya in Aruba, is it adults only?
The Joya Aruba, okay, I'm gonna put it this way because this is the way I say it every time I make a presentation. Think of the Joya Aruba as a regular city hotel. Okay. When you go, for instance, to the Royal Fairmont in Toronto, you don't ask them if it's family friendly or not. You bring your kids, you can go in, that's it. Do not expect, though, a splash pad or water park or water facilities for kids as we do have in the other beachfront destinations. That's the way it goes. So we don't market it as a family exclusive, family friendly, or family oriented property. It's just a hotel on the beach where you could take your kids. There will be some rooms, but no family rooms at all. So that's why I put it as a regular hotel on the beach where you could take your family to, but do not expect any water parks or splash pads or kids facilities, so to speaking.
Okay. And
Hope
is it
that makes sense.
or breakfast only or all inclusive?
It has a breakfast option. It is non-all inclusive. We just wanted to raise the bar so high on that side of the island Because as of per our marketing assessment and research, when we developed the idea of a resort in Aruba, everything led us to a non-all-inclusive property. Those who are given the all-inclusive service, they're good to go. They're on the other side of the island. That's perfect. You know who I'm talking about. And then on the western side of the island where we are, there are plenty of restaurants, plenty of options, eateries, and so on. We even have our 7 bars and restaurant open to the public. So they will be taken care of. But again, the segmentation or this the place where we just want to set this hotel in the market is a higher level than the all-inclusive for Aruba.
Okay, great answer.
I hope it's exciting for everyone.
Oh, it looks exciting. I think everyone wants to go.
Yeah. Well,
Catherine,
we're going this year. There might be a fan trip coming up. That's why I'm saying those not registered in the Star Agents program, they should be doing so, because we are picking people from there. It's the only place where we can actually handpick people because of their points. Oh, look at those hearts. So those points and registration are the only background we have to select agents to come along with us. As simple as that. Are you coming, Susan?
oh my gosh, you just let me know when. I'll go with all the spoiled agents and you, of course.
Oh, you're there. You're AB, just A2 in the plane. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just get through a few more here. So, okay, so we've covered all that, and it is on the beach because people are asking. The Aruba's on the beach for sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Eagle Beach is just a strip of houses in the street that separate us from the beach, but it's definitely beachfront. That segment of the road is actually where our hotel is located. So we will be having things happening on our side of the beach with we're just getting the permissions and the granting for services on the beach, because Aruba is kind of peculiar when it comes to some permissology and all that. So we are just working before we know that we will have this for instance, the bar and some food on the beach from the hotel before the hotel opens for sure.
Okay, great. Someone's asking, do you still have Punta Mita? Is that still an Iberostar?
Of course.
I was there.
That is a, oh my God, larger than life resort. That is a beautiful, beautiful place located in Vallarta. I would say that's the authentic Mexico.
I loved it.
I don't know. It's the tequila, the arid, very dry, dessert-like setting. The whole place, to me, it's almost a joya. But with kids, I love it. Love it. I truly love it. And they are having renovations as well, with some rooms located on the closer to the ocean. So we are just renovating as well, just removing some bathtubs and so on.
Great. Okay, so people want to know the videos that you've been sharing. Can they receive them in your follow-up email?
Yes, absolutely. I can just share with that. I love that you want to use it and spread the word. Okay,
great. We're going to share everyone who attended, of course, with Angel, and then he's going to send a follow-up email as well. Okay, so we have a few more here. We got to go through them here. So Justin, I just want to say one thing was on a Iberostar commercial. That's what she said. That's for sure.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe let us know when that was. But she just wants to know where the origin came from for the name Iberostar. Do you know?
The origin. Oh, that's okay. That is a
good question.
Okay, that is only encompassed by the Iberostar Cuba brand. Being this a Iberostar Beachfront Resorts webinar, we're only allowed to address questions on the Iberostar Beachfront side of things. For Iberostar Cuba, which is not affiliated with ISG and all that, say the claim right here, they do have an origin segmentation, but that's a different webinar. This
Okay.
person can approach me
Okay.
or DM me separately, and I will say everything about Iberostar origin segmentation.
Okay,
And
great.
remember, again, we only discussed today waves, selection, and Joya being only the segmented hotel categories for Iberostar Beachfront Resorts.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. Okay, so just send, to maybe send an email over to Angel. I will share his email with you one more time because you have some more questions about Cuba, and we'll just let that go. Okay. All right.
Nice.
Perfect. Okay, so next is let's see here. Okay, so Catherine's asking a really good question. For the resorts in Europe, are there any all-inclusives? Are they all EP plans?
That's a great question. That was Alice, you said? Okay. Well,
Catherine,
Catherine, sorry.
that's okay.
Let's put it this way. We do have both things. We have breakfast only, all-inclusive, EP. It depends. Most of the time, you can actually purchase a supplement on top of your room, daily and nightly fee, and or you could use, for instance, the rates that we had over the summer with Air Canada Vacations, for instance, where we created a all-inclusive program for some of our hottest destinations in Europe. But let's say you have no idea of what you have in your hands. You can always check on the availability of the packages when you are booking. But all of them starts with AP and or breakfast only. Some others will also offer the possibility of all-inclusive. But depending where they are, I would recommend, for instance, always go with the breakfast only, because depending on where they are, if you have the opportunity to scout and get to know the surroundings and take yourself out of the resort and explore, that's beautiful. But if the resort is located in an area that you don't have as many restaurants as close as possible to the resort, then take advantage of the all-inclusive. The properties in Europe are amazing, and the 5 or 4 stars in Europe are European standards. If you follow me, they are one H of a thing. Great properties, awesome destinations, and great product for sure.
Okay, great. So who is going to sell the Aruba property? Is it Air Canada, WestJet? Just they're trying to find it in the system right now.
Right now, it's live with their with WestJet. It's gonna be live with most of the tour operators. We have that changing as we speak. The last time I checked, I know it was live with WestJet, and Songwin was just about to come. They were just testing it, and Air Canada as well. Yeah.
Okay, great. There you go, guys. Okay, so there's a question about the Costa Dorada, and I have a personal little tidbit. I know we don't have a lot of time, but I went there for work a couple of years ago, and I have to say I love your sustainability measures with my water bottle that was in my room, all the filtered systems all over the property on every floor near all the rooms, and I loved it. So
That's
there you go.
commendable. That's commendable for
I
sure. That's
loved it. It was a
amazing.
great property. It's a classic. It's a classic that's been well run, well kept, well located. And I really had a great time there. Okay, so Milen's asking, hi Milen, do you know when the renovations for the Casa Dorada will be completed?
Just before the season. Everything should be ready before December for sure. Trust
Carrie
me.
is asking for the
Mark my
Amazon,
words.
how are they able to book that? Is it through tour operators or direct?
Iberostar Waves Costa Dorada?
No, so the Amazon.
Oh, the Amazon. Right now, it's only available, mostly available through Iberostar Pro.
Okay.
There will be a tour operator in Quebec that will be offering this, and probably 2 more, partners in Ontario that will be offering this as well. But none of the major, players will be offering this because they don't have the actual package or direct, connections to the Manaus town, city. Therefore, the best way to book the cruise ship, the river cruise ship, is the Iberostar Pro platform.
And can they get the accumulate points for the Amazon?
For every product across the board.
Great.
Yeah, you accumulate points, and now with the new Iberostar agents platform guidelines, points can be accrued even after 9 months of their customers traveling dates, and they could be used for as long as 2 years. They will expire after 2 years. Instead of 6 months in the past, now you will have up to 9 months to claim them.
Okay. And Oksana on Facebook, hi Oksana, she's asking any word when the Star Agent site will be up.
It is up.
Okay.
It's only glitching. That kid is a misbehaving one, but
That's okay,
it's only glitching. It's up, but every time you have an error, our team gets an alert, and you will be just flagged, your user, and they will just working with your errors and or situation to troubleshoot it as soon as they can. So do not get flustered or anything. Every time a user gets an error, they have an alert and they will work on it.
Okay.
And probably the next time you try, you will be able to do whatever you were not in the first place.
And Kevin's asking, he's going to be looking at your site tonight and he really looks forward to it. And he wants to know, do you have any training courses, how to become a specialist?
Well, yes, those courses, the way we do it is that we have it as in person, and then we give one of these guys here to every specialized agent out there. So whoever you see wearing one of these is one of the good guys. So hold on there. I'll come to you. Where is this person located? Where is this person
Kevin,
located?
I'm not sure. Kevin, I know you're on Facebook. Maybe if you can let us know where you are. Because don't you have
Yes,
something in
send
the
me an
West
email
today?
and I'll give you more details.
Don't you have something happening in the West today?
In the West, yes.
Okay.
I have my boss and the king of the West, Jason, is in Vancouver. They're having a breakfast training right there, and yeah,
There you go.
there's some great events happening as well there.
And always on Spoiled Agent, we'll keep you updated of any other events with them. Okay, let's move
Yes.
on here. So Vanessa, the renovations in Jamaica, because I know you have a couple properties though, but do you know when those will be completed?
All of them should be completed before December 10th.
Okay.
Yep.
Dorothy's asking, the golf at the Iberostar Waves Costa Dorada, do you know how much that would cost?
The golf?
Yes.
Okay, we don't happen to have a golf course in our property, but we have, let's say, some sort of agreements and facilities dispensed by the nearby golf course managements. So they're better off just going to the customer service desk and taking it from there. They will be offered something that is ongoing with them.
Okay.
But in Mexico, we have 2 golf courses of our own. And then in Punta Cana, we have our own golf course as well. So there, it's just a matter of an email away. But in the properties where we don't have it, as in Jamaica, for instance, we have some sort of agreements and we can make it work for them.
Okay, perfect. Catherine's asking, well, she's saying if you go to the Niagara region, she will get a group of agents together to meet with you.
Yeah, the dinner and learn sessions across Ontario are on, as ON, like they're being a huge success. Some agents have been showing great support in helping me coordinate these amazing dinners. We've been all over the place. We've been everywhere. We've been to eastern side of Ontario, northern. Now the southern sides are coming. The central Ontario was already covered. So thank you, Niagara. Thank you. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, great. Okay, Rashmini, hi, and she's in the Edmonton area. I know you mentioned it quickly, but some people miss it. Any FAMs that they can look out for your side, Jason, Natalie's?
Yes, we have some FAMs coming up. They already pretty much booked, because these are dedicated consortia fans, like one happening from the Western Canada area, and this is happening in December, but that one, it's, as I said, booked. There are others coming up, and the most important thing for you to do is just go into the store agents, register yourself, make yourself active, because this is where we are selecting people from. As
Okay.
simple as that. And then from there, we just let you know the next one's happening. Okay. And those with TAND, as you know, there's a big conference coming up in April next year. That is, I believe it's open yet. I don't know. But that's another big one happening next year in Mexico.
Okay. So, and Catherine's asking though, to qualify for these FAMs, you have to be part of the rewards program, and that's how you get selected, right?
That's the first step to be at least considered, because it's the only way for us to pinpoint people in the map. Then otherwise, it's just the tour operators giving us great numbers. We do not know who's selling and what. So the only way to make yourselves noticeable is by being in the program. And then we can just say, oh, who is this person in Dundas? Who is this person in Windsor or Sarnia or Belleville? That's the start.
Okay. I
Yeah.
see someone's raised their hand, guys. There's too many of us to unmute you. Again, if you have a Q&A, a question, just put it to the Q&A box just before we wrap up here. So just a couple more. Celine is asking about the properties in the south with tennis. Are they open for the evenings to play tennis?
Well, it depends on the properties. Courts, if they're lit up, they could be used. For instance, the ones at Paraíso complex, they're not. Most of them, they're only available up to 6 p.m. at night.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
And you want to go have dinner, have some drinks anyway.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so someone's asking the Star Agents account, does it have to be created by the manager, owner of the agency, or can they create a personal one on their own?
It only depends on how your agency has been set up. For instance, if you're part of a consortia here and you're part of TAND, for instance, you need to contact the engagement person in TAND. If you are independent and you want to register yourself because that's the way you've been working your entire career, you can register with your TICO number, because you don't have an IATA number or CLIA number, but you can register with your TICO number. Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so Laura's asking, she's trying to register for the Star Agent program, and it's asking her for a VAT, excuse me, or a tax ID.
Yep. That's one of the glitches right now that we're having. So
Okay.
this person can send me an email or any of the BDMs, depending on the region, if she's not Ontario, and the proper VDM will be addressing that solution swiftly.
Okay, great. You're welcome, Barb. No problem. Amazing properties. They love the presentation.
Thank
and Kevin's going to send you an email later on today. So no worries.
Beautiful.
So look out for Kevin's. Thanks, Kevin, for that. And let's see here. Okay, so I guess Celine had a few questions. I had asked you, Celine, if you can just reach out to Angel directly, and she said bravo to you. You did a great job. It's just about pulling things up and how to find them. And so I'll
Beautiful.
let you, yeah,
All
for
right.
sure.
All
But
right.
you guys have done a great job. And we know that you stayed on through your lunch because Angel did a great job showcasing your amazing product. And again, I said you are a great ambassador for Iberostar Hotels and Resorts. And I want to thank all the spoiled agents for staying on Zoom, on Facebook. You guys have done it, and we really appreciate your time. Angel, you're a great partner to us. We love you all. And I want to thank you all for everything, guys.
We love you back. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, spoiled agent community. Till the next one.
Next one for sure. I look forward to it, buddy. See you all. Bye, everyone.
Bye now.